It's a very special video on Shreem Brzee. Why? Because, it's a prosperity mantra which gives you prosperity consciousness. And prosperity consciousness is prerequisite for prosperity because everything starts from the sound. Consciousness arises out of the sound. Matter arises out of the sound. Shreem Brzee is responsible for prosperity consciousness, which brings prosperity. This is a very important mantra for the current time period because we have now tremendous need for it because of the collapse of the stock market, which resulted in nearly 4 million people losing their jobs. And so nobody knows how to fix it. The government can give a little bit of money, but that's not going to help to pay your bills. So logically, there seems to be no easy solution because the stock market has to come up. The companies that lost their money, we don't know they will come back up again or not, which includes small businesses like restaurants as well. And so it's a very difficult situation, and then there is no logically viable solution for a quick resolution of this economic problem. So when there is no solution on a human level, then we naturally go to the divine. The divine can do it because the divine is almighty. So the sound of Shreem Brzee is also the sound of a divine being, the goddess. The goddess is behind this sound, the goddess of wealth. Whether you believe in the goddess or not, the goddess does exist, like the angels exist. And I have a verification for this sound from a different source. Many years ago, I was reading Sylvia Browne, and she was in heaven. In heaven, she went into what she calls as the Hall of Tones. And she went with her friend, and then she got part of the Shreem Brzee mantra as her sound, which is Shreem. She got part of Shreem. And she had no understanding whatsoever of what is meant by the sound Shreem, because she never studied Hinduism or Hindu mantras per se. So that gave me proof for the origin of the sounds, which are attributed, the origins are attributed to Akash, which means the space. The space carry these sounds, and which Sylvia Browne referred to as heaven and the hall of tone, the hall, and then where the tones originated. So we need this Shreem Brzee now because we need a providence to get activated. We need miracles because logically there is no easy way out of the problem. So Shreem Brzee comes handy here because Shreem Brzee doesn't need any of these logical prerequisites for you to build up prosperity consciousness. Shreem Brzee will do it. Go on saying this Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, and build up that consciousness. I have given a lot of different meditations for Shreem Brzee. There are different courses available for Shreem Brzee, and in which I have taught many techniques of Shreem Brzee to get it into the system, into the body, mind, and the soul. So your responsibility is only to find the time and also make a commitment to go and repeat the sound or hear the sounds so that you become Shreem Brzee yourself. The mind, the body, and the soul all are filled with the sound. Once you have done that, then you have built a prosperity consciousness. Don't ask me when can I stop it. No, you don't want to stop it because you don't want to stop your prosperity. You just go on doing it. Go on doing it. And you will see that transition taking place. Once you have prosperity consciousness, then you will attract prosperity. The problem now is we are, due to the economic stress, difficulty in maintaining a prosperity consciousness because you are in a scarcity mode. You do not know how you can budget your reality. You do not know how money will come because there is already recession, and then jobs are not available, which was completely the opposite a month ago. There were too many jobs available in the market. And Trump was talking about it all the time. There never has been a time that America experienced such abundance, at least in terms of jobs. People had multiple jobs, and now there are no jobs. So when a situation like this is the reality, which truly is not the reality. In my definition of term, reality is not what is. Reality is what you make. The reality of what is not good. But what the reality can make is good, because you're always going to make good reality out of it. Your desire, natural desire to have more, to have abundance. So that is quite natural for us. And Shreem Brzee will help with the process. These sounds have done miracles for many people. So if you go to some of the YouTubes where I have given the technique of Shreem Brzee, the testimonies are remarkable. So you need it now more than any time in the past. So commit to the practice of Shreem Brzee. Go on and doing that. And then create a community. I think there is already a community available for Shreem Brzee. Become part of the Shreem Brzee community. And once you do that, then you will see because of the sound that you are able to create this consciousness, prosperity consciousness, which attracts new opportunities. And that is the mechanism of action of Shreem Brzee. And during this time of economic stress, I want you to take advantage of the Shreem Brzee teachings. Shreem Brzee.